Oh, good morning, everyone. It's Friday, October 4th, 2019. 27 days to go, and we will be into November. And this is Hhpp TV, and this is Penelope. And this will actually be the only time that we'll see Penelope, because Penelope is leaving today around 2:30. She's leaving for her foster to adopt home. So, going to miss her, but she will do fantastic. If you don't know Penelope's story, she's from Memphis, Tennessee. Came in emaciated, heartworm positive. Just a train wreck, and she is getting better by the day. She looks better, she feels better. Come on. Good girl. Boy, you look at the video the day that I got her, and then you look at today's video, and yeah, I think she's filling out quite nicely. Even those pressure sores on her hips starting to look better. So, probably won't do a full 30-minute episode because I didn't charge my phone last night, so I don't think I have enough battery. Yeah, I think she looks fantastic. And then I'm sure you saw last night, I had Aubie put to sleep. It was not an easy decision at all. It never is an easy decision, and you just, I don't know. It's, you always want to second guess, third guess yourself. But, you have to look at the quality of life and do what's best for the pet. And I didn't think that Aubie's quality of life was good now. And his prognosis was that he wasn't going to get any better. And so I felt that was the most humane thing that I could do, was to let him pass peacefully. I had hoped when his legs went paralyzed that, a cart would allow him to enjoy the freedoms that he had prior to his legs not working. And, for a while he did pretty good in his cart. He never really liked this cart. But then that front right leg started to get swollen, and he didn't want to put any weight on it. And that just made being in the cart extremely uncomfortable for him. So I took him up to the vet last night, and I had him looked at. And we even talked about, maybe like a treatment of prednisone, and it's not fair to him. Not at all. And, ultimately it comes down to my decision. And I just felt that it was time to let him go. Oh. And I guess when you make that decision, it's, would I want to live like that? And, my answer has always been no. Oh. Oh. But I don't consider him dead. I just, in death there is life, and we see our pets again. And so I see Aubie again. And I guarantee you when I see him, his legs will be working, all four of them. He'll be happier. And I'm sure he'll have missed me, and I'll have missed him. But yeah, so it's just a temporary goodbye till we see each other again. But I'm telling you, it's a rough decision when you decide to euthanize your pet. Just, it ain't easy because you don't want to do it, obviously, and you want to keep them alive, but then you have to start questioning, well, do I want to keep them alive because I want to keep them alive, or why am I wanting to keep them alive? And I don't think that he was in a position where he was very happy, and that he wasn't going to get better. So if I were to have not put him to sleep yesterday, that would have been very selfish of me. So I think it was the proper decision to make. I really only wish we had that option for people as well. I see so many people that languish and suffer, and they're just kept alive, and I just wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that for me. That's just my opinion. But at least as pet owners, we can offer our pets that they don't have to go through essentially what we have to go through as people. Good job, Penelope. And he also had a large mass is in the chest cavity that, I suspect, and I think others would agree, that he had some type of cancer contributing to all of this. You can only do so much for them. He'll be cremated and come back home. Penelope. Good girl. No, we were talking about that possibility with Avi. No, not Penelope. Just with Avi. The other thing that you could do, husbandry all day long with dogs once they lose their mobility, and it's just I just don't think it's fair to them, and they can't live in their cart, and well, that was also another factor in the decision. But Aubie led a happy life, a happier life than had I not got him off of that porch several years ago. He was an internet superstar. He hosted numerous episodes of Aubie Live. He bare witness to amazing things that very few dogs ever get to witness. He was actually present. Remember when Serenity May was giving birth? He took part in interviews with people that were educating others on topics ranging from trap, neuter, return to preventing pet suffocation. And he just he got to do a lot of great things that definitely an inspiration, and he was a really, really good dog and a good friend. Inevitably you get questions, well, why didn't you do this, or could you have tried that, or did you look into this? And sure, you can you can do lots of things and try to keep them alive as long as you want them, but I did what I thought was best in terms of him, what was best for him. What would have been best for me, well, was a live forever. And but I guess there's a difference between being alive and living. Come on, Penelope. Come on. And he was alive, but I just don't think he was living. Good girl. You ever notice that Penelope's kind of like two shades? She's got more of a white towards the back and then just a little bit darker up front. Come on, Penelope. Come on. Good girl. Yeah, so that's actually Penelope's foster to adopt commenting. Maya, she says, just waiting to pick up Bruiser and I'll be there to get Penelope. So since she's coming from Columbus anyway, she offered to pick up Heartworm Positive pup Bruiser from FCDS. And then she'll just meet me at my vet and get Bruiser intaked and Penelope outtaked, and off she'll go. She'll be a Buckeye fan. Well, she already is a Buckeye fan, of course, but she'll be a lot closer to the stadium. And Penelope is going to have a really good life. Oh, what do you see? I've been seeing all the items that his foster to adopt mom has been purchasing. Yeah, she's gonna live like a queen. Doesn't have any other pets, so she's gonna get showered with lots of attention, a lot more attention than I could ever give her. So I'm happy for her, happy and sad. And then she will post pup date pics, probably more than anybody ever has before, which is good. It's nice to be pup dated on how they're doing and see their progress. And she's going to continue to put on weight, and then at some point she'll come back up here and she'll do her heartworm treatment, and she'll go back down, and at that point she can either be spayed down there, or her foster adopt mom could bring her up here to be spayed, and then the adoption would be finalized. So Abby was a heartworm positive. Wasn't anymore though. He went through his treatment like a champ. Eventually was heartworm free. Picked him up on a porch. Trumbull County. Imagine that. We guesstimate he was around 10 when I picked him up. So fast forward, we'll say he was around 13, which I think is a pretty good lifespan for a dog. Good girl. See, we do poop breaks, not pee breaks. Good girl. Good girl, Penelope. Abby was good with other dogs, good with cats. He's just a really good dog. Come on. So we are definitely not going to make it to 30 minutes because we're already at 18 minutes and my phone's at 10%. And it's going to be dying probably within the next 10 minutes. So we'll get close to it. Oh, she has the appetite of a horse, as apparent by how she looks. Yes, she eats extremely well. She looks fantastic. It's that hot pink Dasbur collar. Just pops out, snaps out. I don't know what she hears, what she sees. She's something's got her attention. Yeah, so Penelope is leaving today. Tango is leaving today. He's going to Angels for Animals. At some point today, I'll get Tango out to AFA. Of course, this weekend, the plan is to get Holland and Beans up to Friendship. So that's good news. Somebody messaged me about Copper. So that's good news. Of course, we have the Halloween 2019 event at Mosquito Lake Dog Park Sunday. Then the big Friends of Fido event on Thursday. And then the big Potty on the Boulevard on Saturday. Next Saturday, the 12th. Lots of great things happening. Come here, Penelope. Here. So you're a good girl. Yes, you are. Yeah, I think she's looking really good. Remember when I first got her, how this was all like sunk in, and these were even more pronounced than they are now, and the pelvic regions, these were like really pronounced. Yeah, she looks really good. Yeah. So let's see, we're at 21 minutes and 7% battery. I don't know, Penelope. I don't know if we're going to make it. Yeah. And of course, whenever we come out of the woods, there's rescue the mistreated, save the injured, and love the abandoned. She's kind of like all three. Mistreated, injured, abandoned. All summed up into one dog. I put Abby to sleep last night, Rhonda. Wouldn't it be something if the phone ran out just at the 30-minute mark? Could it be fate? I don't know. Come on, Penelope. That's been a rough year. Abby passing, Bree passing, Braden passing, Shadow passing. It's just not been a very pleasant year. Penelope, where are you going? Come here. Where are you off to? Alright, so let's see. We are at 24 minutes and we're at 4% 6% battery. So we may get 6 minutes out of this baby. I don't know. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Come on. It's like once you get to that 5% though, then the screen dims out. Can't see what the heck's going on. The nice thing, one good feature that Facebook Live has is that, you know, if your phone does die or your connection gets permanently interrupted, you know, by default it saves the video. Or shares the video, I should say. So in the event, you know, I'm walking and the phone just kapoots on me, then come on, it'll still be there. Parker's doing good. Ralphie's doing good. My thing is, if somebody's not doing good, I'll tell you. I'll let you know. But everybody's doing good. And of course, Penelope's doing good. So we're at 26 minutes and we're still at 6%, so we might make it. We might make it. Come on, Miss Penelope. Well, so just to recap, of course, this is Penelope all the way from Memphis, Tennessee. She's leaving today around 2:30 to go to her foster adopt home outside of Columbus, Ohio. Bruiser is coming up from Columbus, Ohio, and he'll start his heartworm treatment. He'll be here for about 2 months. I talked about Abby passing away yesterday. Very difficult, but I think it was the right decision. I talked about Tango leaving today for Angels for Animals. I talked about the Halloween event on Sunday. Talked about the Heroes for Hounds next Thursday. Talked about Potty on the Boulevard next Saturday. I think that's pretty much about it. I think I covered everything. A huge thank you to Gunner's Wheels for donating that cart for Abby. I mean, he only got to use it a short period of time, but it did give him the freedom that he otherwise wouldn't have been able to have. And you know, so what happens is I'll write up a little thing about Abby. I'll package the cart back up, and I'll send it back to Jason and Gunner's Wheels, and they'll pass it on to the next person. So that can help another dog walk. I certainly wish that it would have been a lot longer, but again, I said it 3 or 4 times, I just didn't think it was fair to keep him alive any longer. And if he could have talked, he would have said the same thing. So. All right, well, we are, let's see. So this is what happens. The phone starts getting low on battery. I can't see what the hell I'm doing. All right, we're at 4%. Let's see. And we are at, wow, if we can go 1 more minute, folks. Just 1 more minute. We're at 3% now, and we've only got 1 more minute. This will make a full 30-minute bona fide Hhpp TV episode. And a fitting farewell to Penelope. And, you know, the next video you see from Penelope, she'll be 3 hours away. Still in Ohio, though. Are you going to end this on a poop break? Oh, she is. She is ending her episode on a poop break, which is brought to you by Milk Bones. Yes, she did. She's ending it on a poop break. Come on. Good girl. All right. Let's tell everybody bye. Good girl. Let's see where we're at. Oh, 15 seconds. Yeah, good girl. Come on, Penelope. Let's go. There we go. Oh, we're done, folks. We did it. So I've also shown that around 15% battery, you can do a 30-minute Facebook Live video. Now, I wasn't on Wi-Fi, that would have made things worse. So. All right, well, enjoy your Friday. Come here. Come here. It's a good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Aw. You're so my good girl. Oh, look, you get a little bonus coverage, huh? Yeah. All right, let's get you ready to leave. All right, bye.